Hello, my name is Kendall, and I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you've been enjoying this fall weather as the leaves are changing colors and that you've managed to save a few pretty ones. Today we're reading a wonderful book called The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munch, and Michael Marchenko did the art. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle, had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burned was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took a hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck out his nose and out of the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am very busy, dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck out his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I already have eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you're the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth. The dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you could fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear, put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, and your hair is all tangled, and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess." "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat,
You look like a real prince, but you are a bum.
They didn't get married after all.
I love this story because not only does the princess save the day and get the prince, but she manages to outwit the dragon instead of killing it, thinking up a way to make it tired and fall asleep as opposed to running in with a sword and armor. I also like this because the prince, he didn't actually know Elizabeth. He thought of her as something pretty as opposed to the smart thinker that she was. So I think it's wonderful that she didn't end up with the prince even after she saved him. When I was little, I always wanted to be the princess knight, and so I dressed up in my princess costume and put on a knight costume over it. And so this is like the perfect book for me, especially since I love dragons so much. If you guys like this story, be sure to give this video a like. Consider subscribing too if you have enjoyed these stories or if you want to see more of what I've done. Also, leave a comment on what you guys liked about the story or what you want to see in the future. With that being said, I hope that you all have had a wonderful week and will continue to do so. And as always, treat yourselves. I will see you guys later. Bye!